Zhou Yongkang's investigation is dominating headlines and discussion in China. And although there is anticipation it is all leading to a corruption trial, there is also concern that Zhou could receive lighter treatment, given his previous power and influence. Chinese economist Hu Xingdou says while nothing is certain, he believes Chinese President Xi Jinping has already shown his unwillingness to compromise.
Zhou's investigation is part political struggle, but it is unlikely to be used as just a showcase for the anti-corruption drive. I would expect the anti-corruption drive will continue, and even higher-ranking officials could be next.
Hu believes Zhou will eventually face charges in court, but Chinese historian Zhang Lifan is less certain.
There are several dilemmas the leaders are faced with regarding Zhou Yongkang's case, such as whether Zhou Yongkang will cooperate with the investigation, whether the authorities will use this case to ferret out more tigers, whether his case will become a political one, whether an anti-party clique might become involved, or whether the case will simply be dealt with as a regular corruption case. It is still hard to tell for the time being.
Zhou was a close ally of former rising political star Bo Xilai, who was sentenced to life in prison last year. Several of Zhou's former associates have already been fired, and some are now facing criminal investigations. Once a member of China's top political body, the Politburo Standing Committee, the decision to move forward with Zhou's investigation is highly symbolic. It is also crucial, analysts say, because as China's economy continues to slow, cleaning up rampant corruption is seen as good for the Communist Party and good for business. Political scientist David Zweig.
There's too much unbridled, uncontrolled power in this system, and he's the classic example of a guy who could misuse that. So I think it's a good lesson. Might be surprise somewhat to the people of China, but it will drive home very much to them the lesson that there needs to be constraints on the abuse, on the use and abuse of power in the Chinese political system.
How soon Zhou could face charges is unclear. What is most likely is that he will first be expelled from the party, analysts say, and then face charges, an effort that could take months, if not longer. Bill Ide, VOA News, Beijing.